Moonlight returns to WDEF News 12 Friday night with all new episodes. The show features a vampire who moonlights as a private investigator using his supernatural abilities to help the living. Alex O Loughlin stars as that vampire, Mick St. John, and joins us now. Welcome, Alex.
Hi, thank you, Joe.
Great to have you here. You know, Moonlight's been on hiatus for a little while. Can you give us kind of a quick refresher about the show?
Yeah. Well, it's a show about a character named Mick St. John who was who met a woman in the 50s and fell in love and asked her to marry him, and she bit him on the neck on their wedding night, and he kind of never looked back. And he's a reluctant vampire. He's not happy about this situation, and he's never really come to terms with it. But he's learned how to live, you know, in this modern world with this curse. And he doesn't kill people. He's learned new ways of getting blood and all the rest of it. And so he's become a private investigator, and he's learned a way to use his powers for good and to help the living. And there's a bit of a love story in there too.
Well, some folks at home may be thinking, oh, Moonlight is another sci-fi vampire show. Tell me why it's more than that.
It's much more than that, actually. It is a vampire show, but it's not a like monstrous vampire show based in fantasy. Our sort of catchphrase is, we walk among you, you know, and it's about vampires who are closer to humans than perhaps we've come across before. The makeup is very simple, and we've tried to make them more accessible, well, as accessible as a bloodsucker can be, I suppose. but it's about it has a wonderful love triangle in the show. It's got a great romantic element. It's got lots of action. For the guy, like, I love the action in the show, and it's got some really great dramatic storylines, you know.
Now, your show has some pretty committed fans going to great lengths, even organizing a blood drive I heard about to secure a second season. What do you make of that? Yeah,
it's just, I'm so thrilled. I mean, it's just wonderful to have the opportunity to participate in anything that's philanthropic, you know, in its nature, you know, and you know, something to help the community. And so that it's fan-instigated. These guys have taken it upon themselves to do this wonderful thing, and now we're affiliated with the Red Cross, and I'm a spokesperson for the American Red Cross, and I'm delighted, and I'm also it's a great honor to be able to do this too.
Well, your character lives between two realities, the vampire world and the human world. Which do you have more fun playing in?
Oh, the vampire world.
I know, obvious question, wasn't it? Why so?
Absolutely. It's so much fun. I mean, it's a real, you know, it's like inner child stuff. You really get to play. You really get to let go of all your inhibitions. And when I put the makeup on and the eyes in and the teeth in it, it's like I'm wearing a mask, and I can truly let go and transform into a different character. It's like I can give myself the permission to do that, and so it's terrific. You know, I mean, it's great fun.
It's like you're putting on somebody else's skin.
Absolutely, it really is. It's really great.
Well, Alex, we've got to run. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Moonlight returns to WDEF News 12 Friday night when Mick has to choose between saving someone special or staying human. The show airs at 9 o'clock. And WDEF News 12 this morning continues in a moment.